셋, 별.
So I'll start. So I'm Attorney Francis. I'm Attorney Francis Yupo. I've been past the bar. I was 89 bar, took my oath 1990. So I've been a lawyer for almost 33 years now. All of this in private practice. But in between, we have dabbled in arbitration, voluntary arbitration. We have also been in construction industry arbitration and other arbitration. All of this I learned on my own, on my journey, because every time I handle a case that I'm not an expert of, I try to study and then I try to make myself more or less an expert in that particular field. So I hope to share some of them with you this afternoon. Technically speaking, anybody can be a VA if the CBA agrees that, okay, we will choose Attorney Ko, Attorney Tamalo, Attorney Juan de la Cruz to be the VA. Anybody can be the VA, so it means that the parties agree that that person will be the private judge when resolve their dispute. But in reality, you go through an accreditation course. No? So accreditation is not mandatory because, as I've said, anybody can be chosen by the parties. But usually, arbitrators will be included in a list with the Department of Labor, and the office in charge of that is the NCMB, National Conservation and Mediation Board. So if people want to ask, okay, na ba tayo VA, kids about the VA, so they look for a list. And in order to be on that list, you have to be accredited.
What are the tasks normally performed by a VA? And which of these do you think is the most important?
Well, actually, you make it sound complicated, but the VA is actually the private judge. So his sole purpose is to adjudicate the dispute before him. Of course, under the guidelines, he should try his best to have the parties settle, mediate, conciliate, do everything that will expedite the resolution of a dispute, a labor dispute. If it is not successful, then obviously he has to make a decision one way or the other. So he's a judge. So essentially, we try to mediate, have the party settled. If makaya, then we have to make a ruling. So what is the most difficult? Of course, when two sides have good lawyers and they have good arguments, or they present difficult issues of law, then you have to make a long research and examine your conscience and make a decision. The usual difficulty of judges determining what you feel is just in a particular set of facts.
Hello, Attorney. How do the parties usually contact you, and how do you prepare for these kinds of cases, Attorney?
Okay, so how do the parties contact us? In reality, when there is a CPA, when there is a dispute, wato man na sila sa NCMB, which is the National Conciliation and Mediation Board. Especially if there is a dispute in the CBA, a notice of strike, or a notice of blackout, etc. So, and if that issue is not resolved, then the mediator, or what ang shortcut na conment, conciliator, mediator, the NCMB will just suggest, ayaw na lang mo pag-strike, ayaw na lang mo pag-ticket, why don't we have it resolved by a VA whom you trust? Usually the parties naman say that, okay, ano na lang, or it's actually mandatory in the CBA, di ba? So it will be purely voluntary in the sense that it's not covered by the CBA, but they agree that it will be referred to the VA, or it's really in the procedure, step 1, step 2, step 3 of the CBA na if the grievance is not resolved, then it will be referred to a VA. So then they will go to a list and then they will choose. So, okay, ikaw attorney ko. If both sides agree, then the NCMB will write me a letter saying you've been chosen for the parties. Are you willing to accept? Then I accept. And if I accept, then I schedule a meeting or a hearing with the parties to discuss the ground rules. Remember that this is arbitration. So technically speaking, the parties agree on how they want to the ground rules, no? So that is why the NCMB can only provide guidelines lang on how to resolve a particular dispute, no? But in the end, kami mag-decide is magsabi ko po yung position paper, mag-present ng witness, Well, you have to agree on some kind of a fair trial, online patanan, depende sa usapon because arbitration, not only VA, but in all kinds of arbitration, it is based on mutuality, kung saan masabutan. Diba? But ang default proceeding, assuming wakay balutanan, then I will just follow the guidelines in the NCMP. Naman dito, first hearing, there will be a preliminary conference, ask the parties to settle. If they did not settle, we ask parties to submit position paper within 30 days, then a decision within so many days.
What do you think are the social responsibilities that should be attributed to an arbitrator?
The only way I can connect it is Constitution demands social justice in all aspects of national development. So I guess the only standard insofar as social responsibility is concerned is to achieve social justice. So in other words, in my particular case, if the evidence is so balanced, hindi ko ka-decide one way or another, then I will go to the default of resolving in favor of labor.
What is the most necessary skill, and why would it be the most necessary skill in this field?
Well, you should have a grasp of labor law, especially labor relations and labor standards law. And what is very more difficult is you should have the wisdom. So, intelligence and wisdom. Then, you know the laws to apply, and then the wisdom. No? So, the second one, the wisdom one, is the more difficult one. Nobody can read the labor code, can listen to the lectures on who are regular employees. The wisdom part is the more difficult part. It must be gained through experience, diba? So the nuances of the dispute. So dili lang ka na bang robot na basta ka na bili just because automatic daw ng because it doesn't follow the period to discern.
Thank you very much, Attorney.